Hey y'all, I just want to come and give some advice real quick. Real quick. Ain't gonna be long. Okay. This is for all my inspiring content creators. Okay. And I am not a successful content creator. This is just what's on my heart. So a lot of people don't feel like they have content. They're like, I don't know what I want to talk about. And scripting and all this other stuff. If you're 18, you got 18 years of content to talk about. 18 years of experience to talk about. If you're 30, you got 30 years of experience. If you're 40, if you're 50, if you're 100, if you're 120, you have years of content to talk about, years of experience to talk about. What I'm learning, because I'm a beginner in YouTube and this YouTube stuff, is that the closer I'm getting to God gives me these downloads just to turn on the camera and talk. But if you're on your journey of getting to God and you're unsure, you're not really, because this is how I feel. God talks to all of us, but he says, my sheep know my voice. Some of y'all don't know his voice because y'all not following him. A sheep back in the day, they had shepherds that led the sheep. You're not following him, so you don't know his voice, but he talks to you. These downloads are not new. It's just that my eyes have opened, my ears have opened to knowing that that's him talking to me. He said, my sheep know my voice. If you're following him, you're his sheep. If you're not following him and you're following the things of this world, you're not his sheep. Or you're a lost sheep. You're somebody else's sheep, but you're not following that shepherd. You're following another shepherd. So, the closer that I am getting to God, let me not get emotional. The closer I'm getting to God, God gives me these downloads to post. So, if you're a Christian and you're aspiring to be a content creator, just turn on the camera and talk. Just turn on the camera and talk. Lately, God has been having me talk in a bonnet. One morning, I had just dropped my teen off to school. He was like, turn on the camera. My face was still, you know, your face still puffy when you wake up. I got on the camera with my big face in the camera talking. Get closer to God. But if you don't feel like you're close to God and you're on your journey of getting close to him, it's fine. You have years of experience. If you're 15, you have 15 years of experience. There's something that happened in your life. You got friendships. You got all kind of stories you can tell. Just do a bunch of story times. It don't have to be nothing major. It could be, your story time could be, I woke up today and I walked outside and I almost slipped on the ground. Y'all be careful when y'all walk outside. Somebody gonna watch it, y'all. Somebody gonna watch it. Don't let that stop y'all from becoming a content creator. I want to say a YouTuber, but I know there's so many different social medias. I just firmly believe in YouTube. I feel like they pay them the most according to what I've learned listening to different people. But just turn on the camera and talk. And don't care what people say. Pray for tough skin. Pray for tough skin. I pray for it every day. I'm sensitive too. But God has me doing his work. And when you're doing his work, he don't care what you're looking like. He's going to get the message out. And if you are not allowing him to use you, he'll do it through somebody else, but you're just going to be stagnant like I've been for years. I'm 38 years old. I was told to do this in 2007. 2007, I think I was 20. 20? I'm 38. And my life has been stagnant for years. I feel like I've been in the same place. I live in the same city I've always lived in. At one point, I was living across the street from my elementary school. My life has been stagnant. And he's like, I've been wanting to take you here, but you just like being here. So I'll be with you here until you're ready to take it to the next level. And sometimes what it takes to get to the next level is to move. He can't move you unless you move your feet. How he's going to move you and you're standing still? How? You have to move your feet. So if there's something inside of you telling you to do something, I'm telling you that's God, just do it. If it's something that's according to his will and his biblical principles, and you feel it and it's strong and it's bothering you day to day, it's him talking to you. If you don't know what God's voice, he talks to everybody. There are people that are not even that into being a Christian, and they'll say things like, something told me not to go. It ain't something, it's God. He's in every one of us. It's not something. It's not something. It's God. He's talking to you. But you don't know it because you don't know his voice. So you think it's you. But it's not something he's talking to you, but you don't know his voice. You're not following him. You have to follow him. And the more you follow him, you're going to be like, oh, that was definitely God told me to do that. You ain't got to be perfect. You ain't got to be perfect. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to sin. It's going to happen. But follow God. And you will know his voice. Y'all be blessed.
Yoga Artiansa Remix.